That was it.
That was the whole opening.
That was the whole opening.
That was the whole thing. Welcome to the
It's day 23 of Advent.
What?
There's like after today, there's like tomorrow, and then that's it. We're done for another year.
For another year. Hey, I'm okay with that because
what you don't want to see me daily.
All
anymore?
Good things must come to an end.
Oh yeah.
And now oh crap. And now I am opening up day 23. And just so everyone knows, Alan cheated. He looked forward in time.
I did.
I've seen the future. I know what's to come.
But he's not going to tell me because...
Or you'll find out tomorrow.
He's going to take it to the grave. Yeah, take it tomorrow.
Whichever comes first.
All right, so here we go. Day 23. This is the 3-speed dry hopper. Hopper? Oh, dry hop sour. Wow, interesting. Okay. I'm very interested. So as usual, we find ourselves pushing the limit over here at Peril of 49 by adding an array of summer fruits to a Christmas-themed beer. Take a load off with 3-speed, light dry hop sour flavored with peach, pear, and lime, cherry, and kiwi, and Amarillo and Mosaic dry hop. This tart creation is a gateway sour. A gateway sour? It's a gateway to the harder sours. Perfect for those who are wanting to work their way into this new niche taking over BC. It is? Okay.
I think it took over BC and then it's gone away.
Okay, good. We wouldn't be surprised if you found yourself drifting into a Clark Griswold-esque moment while drinking this one. Wow. Okay. I'm accepting the challenge. I'm gonna open this up. All right, and
so contrary to their description, I don't think there's anything Christmassy about this beer at all. But we'll give it a try. We'll give it a gander here. Very light in color, very nice head. No lacing to speak of. It's not sticking to the sides of the glass. You can see there.
Not really at all. No,
but it is a fairly nice head. It's pretty substantial. And what they mean by a gateway sour is that if you're not really into sours, or you find them a little bit too tart, then this is a good way. It's a sour, but it's not too tart. It's sort of like a what would you call it? A sour on that's been desoured. Or something like that.
It's been desoured.
Sour.
It's been defanged.
Yes. So if that's you, then this is the beer that you want to drink.
I think it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm giving it up for
And I could totally taste the cherries in there.
I can too. Like it's actually that and the lime.
I can't smell
anything.
No, I can smell stuff, but not the cherries and not the lime. I can taste the cherries. I can taste citrus. I can't necessarily taste the lime, but
well, I would say it's lime, but I would be lying if I said it wasn't lime. Because they say it's lime right in the ingredient list. But it's got to be what's giving me that sort of the citrus hit at the top end there. It also has peach, which I maybe smell. Pear is invisible.
Yeah,
I think the kiwi maybe a little bit, but it's probably wrapped up and punched and been thrown into the trunk by the lime, I think.
Good beer. I'm enjoying this. Certainly not a wintry beer. Certainly not Christmassy by any stretch of the imagination. I think yesterday's beer is so far the clear runaway winner of this pack.
Really? You're actually going all the way to interesting.
Well, let's wait till tomorrow. But so far, with 23 days in the books, day 22 is the clear that's the only really wintry style beer that we've had in this pack, unless we consider that Ghost Pepper Porter, which I guess could qualify.
I suppose, but that one was just a weird one. I mean, that one
It
to
was
me
weird.
was.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. By the way, Parallel 49 in the comments on their Instagram page for that particular beer got like roasted.
Really?
By many of the, I mean, they only got a few comments on it, but all the comments were negative, and they responded saying that they have noted them and they'll remember that for future releases.
You know, to point out, I haven't actually followed any of the comments at all for these beers because I don't want them to tarnish my thinking on this on these ones. So, but actually, you know what? But I am going to look up what Mr. Needles did, comment wise.
That was day 12.
Day 12 of the Advent calendar. Yeah. It's that uncle you don't want your family get together, and yet every Christmas he's there. Never get rid of Mr. Needles. I hate it, but have grown to love the hate. It is a Christmas staple. I look forward each year to this one, and I don't even like it, but I love it. It's weird. Hey, to be honest, I give a thumbs up to that one because that's exactly the sentiment I have. Is like,
totally.
I gave some of the Mr. Needles to Julian, and Julian even had he had a slight trouble drinking it. He said it was all right, but really he would have chosen to avoid it.
Yeah.
I like this one. I finished this. I did not enjoy it, though. I finished it because you have to understand that if you don't like or what you don't like, so why you know where to now you need to know where to draw the line, or maybe I'm just stubborn. Probably the second one.
Probably.
Please respectfully retire Mr. Needles. He has had his moment. I have had the displeasure, I think, 3 consecutive years now. So many people I talked to. Yeah. Anyway.
Mr. Needles was awful.
Mr. Needles got one sip and then went down the drain. Oh! Mr. Needles is my nemesis. What else? Tasty tears. Sorry. Remember this one for previous year. Unfortunately, it was a hard pass. I'll save it for that special guest once COVID-19 allows it. Here you go, Jim. I think you totally should drink this beer. Not my favorite, but still excited about it. Yes, Mr. Needles has become a holiday tradition. The beer you love to hate. Absolute worst, and I've loved all the other. These people don't understand what this Mr. Needles is all about. Anyway, so there you go.
I feel them. I mean, Mr. Needles is gross. It is just the grossest. Like, I've had a lot of bad beers over the years, but Mr. Needles, and Mr. Needles tries to be a good beer. That's the thing, right? Mr. Needles is a craft beer, and what it does really well. And that is suck.
It's so true.
Yeah.
But overall, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This particular set of beers in this pack have been somewhat disappointing, but at the same time, in Parallel 49's defense, COVID, man, you know, you can only do so much when you're having to deal with all this other stuff going on. So, but overall, I hope next year we get a little more Christmassy stuff.
Well,
but you know what's happening tomorrow.
You
sneaky, you kid who went off to look at the presents before Christmas Day. So
I was like, it's a sweater.
It's a
yellow.
It's so anyway. So until tomorrow for the Advent, we will be back to finish off the 24th beer of this Advent calendar, and then Advent's done. But we will be back in about half an hour from now. To those who are watching, and we will
our
be
regular
doing the
show.
regular show, which hopefully I think everyone else remembers to be at. But you never know; it might just be me and Alan.
Yeah, maybe.
So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. Alan, take us out.